OK, we're going to talk now to a criminal barrister, Sultana Tafadar. She's made history as the first hijab-wearing criminal barrister in Britain to be appointed QC, Queen's Counsel.
She received her letters patent at a ceremony at the Palace of Westminster, and she joins an elite group of lawyers appointed to Queen's Counsel with only around 2,000 QCs in Britain. That's less than 2% of the entire legal profession. So, first of all, Sultana, could we say to you, congratulations?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you, Isabel.
Not at all.
Lovely to be here with you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, look, I was reading that you've been describing this whole experience as surreal. Why would you say that?
Well, I guess it's something every barrister dreams of. When you come into the profession, and I came in 2005, and I hope you don't start calculating my age at this point, but I've been at the bar for about 16, 17 years, and it's something that every barrister dreams of. You want to reach the heights of the profession. You want to take silk at some stage. And so I'm just very happy to be there.
So we've got to break through a whole culture thing here and a whole understanding of this. First of all, what is a hijab? Are you wearing a hijab now, or is it something more than what you're wearing?
Yeah, so this is the hijab. So this is the headscarf that I wear. And when I go to court, instead of the wig, I wear a white headscarf. So anybody that wears religious headdress is exempt from wearing the wig, so we can wear a white headdress. So Sikh men would wear a white turban, Muslim women who wear the hijab would wear a white one. So this is it really, the white headscarf, the headscarf.
Could you also explain to people why you wear it? And what I'm getting at here, I think there is a consensus. A lot of people think it makes you seem inferior, or you wear it because as a woman you don't feel equal to men. Why is it there? Why would you wear it?
The hijab is really, I guess, much like when a nun wears a habit. It's an expression of your relationship with God. It's not about inferiority. It's a choice that I made to wear. I made this choice after university, and I felt that my relationship, from a religious perspective, my relationship with God was growing, and I felt that this was a necessary part of the faith. So nobody told me to wear it. It's something that I chose to wear. So I hope people don't perceive it as something, as it being a sign of inferiority. Rather, I hope people see it as a sign of me exercising my right to express my religious views and my right as a woman to choose what I wish to wear. And I'm very lucky in the UK. Oh, I'm so sorry, Isabel. Go ahead, please.
Well, I think you're going to come on to talking about France. And, you know, many women in your position are not able to not only practice as a lawyer, but to reach the dizzying heights that you have and wear a headscarf. And I know that's something that you morally strongly object to.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, in France, it's a real shame because in France, women aren't allowed to wear the scarf in court. I mean, there are lots of areas in public life where women aren't allowed to wear the scarf and go to work. And it's a real shame because it stops women from reaching their full potential, from realizing their capacity, their full potential. This shouldn't be a barrier. This shouldn't be an obstacle. Women, when you look at it from a gender perspective, women have the right to choose what they want to wear. If you look at it from a race point of view, again, we'll find that women from a minority background are affected by this. And if you look at it from a religious point of view, again, it amounts to religious discrimination. So there are layers and layers of discrimination that women who wear the headscarf have to tackle. And unfortunately, France has taken a route that is contrary to human rights law. And so it's really about allowing people the opportunity to shine. When we talk about equality and diversity, we don't say give somebody something without merit just because they're a woman, just because they're from a minority background, or just because they practice a faith. We say recognize merit, irrespective of race, religion, and gender.
Yes.
And that's what we mean by equal opportunities.
We just saw you there in your gown and in your robes with your hijab. I don't really know what the issue is. Where is the issue coming from? I mean, all I would be concerned is, are you a good QC, which you obviously are, but are you facing an everyday practice in court at the bar? Are you facing discrimination?
So when I started off, I was a very rare entity. So this is going back 15, 16 years ago, and there wasn't anybody else wearing the hijab at the criminal bar. So sometimes when I'd walk into court, I mean, if you can imagine, I guess it would turn into Area 51. I was this unidentified object that had landed, and the spotlight would shine on me, and then there would be a little bit of poking and prodding to see if it speaks. You know, one of the questions I'd get asked quite a lot is, are you an interpreter? Sometimes it was, are you a defendant? But it was never quite, are you the barrister in the case? But I'm happy to say, because I've been around now for a while, and I have the opportunity, and I spend most of my time at the Old Bailey or the Royal Courts of Justice, I am no longer that unidentified object. And so I don't tend to get that reaction as I used to.
Yeah, well, you're an icon, and it's lovely to talk to you, and congratulations on achieving your silk, and thank you very much for coming to talk to us this morning. Sultana Tafadar, the first woman in the UK to become a QC and wear a hijab.
Thanks for explaining all of that. I went to school with a lot of guys who became barristers.
I thought you were going to say with nuns.
No, but I always thought, I would love to have worn a wig.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you'd love to have been a barrister. You just want to wear the wig.
Yeah.
Oh, itchy and smelly.
So I'd like that, and to be able to hold on to my lapels.
Well, they're all very pompous,
like
generally.
And do that.
Yeah,
There you are.
it would have suited you.
But I was too thick, really, and that was the end of that.